My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and welcome to another, or rather, or weekly, third party or karmic update. Now, this is the relationship that's not you and your person, this is the other relationship. Okay, now the meditative music that came on when I started this reading is actually kind of weird because the first time it's come on and it is music for tired and hard minds. Literally, that's what it says. Music for tired and hard minds. And when I laid out the cards that I'll be using today, I just felt exhausted. So I think this is the energy of this connection. It's exhaustion. People just tired of everything. Anywho's, oh, I forgot to put up my little stands. I got so distracted by the stands. Oh, guys, bear with me here. One moment. Yeah, I got them. All right, so listen, let us get into this reading. Let us see the energy of these persons here that we're tapping into. So we're gonna get a significator. For the, what is this? We have the dark goddess. So they are definitely in all their shadow aspects right now. There's backstabbing happening right now. Somebody's being backstabbed. Somebody's trying to control or suppress someone, perhaps with their sexuality. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, it's sexuality. It is, for some of them, the summoning of the dark forces. But somebody's mad. And there's a goat horn up here. So there's some kind of yeah, that's what I'm getting with this. Somebody is pissed off and they're willing to do any kind of underhanded tactics to stay in control and on top of the situation. My God. All right, so let's get a significator. That's crazy. That's some crazy shit right there. Alrighty. What's underneath the deck? We have a Martha, right? Somebody sacrificing self, sacrificing their happiness for others. They are burdened, they have their cross to bear, and they bear it because they feel they have to. Because they've put others' needs before their own. All right, let's get a significator for DM, but I think that was it. That was the significator there. And that person looked tired, didn't they? All right, we have a genius. Somebody trying to come up with a plan. Okay, DM is in genius mode. Coming up with a plan. He is listening to the cosmos, to the universe. Somebody trying to get attention. Idiot. Anyway. Not all DM. What could be our DM is trying to get our attention. But I was a neighbor again. Anyway, let's see. Significator for the karmic. We have the lazy bones. Not putting in the effort at all. Okay, and that's why your person had that cross on their back. That's why they were being a Martha, because they alone are toting this relationship. So the F person that's watching, just as you were toting the divine connection on your back, the DM is the one that's toting this connection. Okay, this person's not nurturing this connection at all. Look at all the dead plants in the back there, just there, feeling sorry for themselves. This person could be pretending to be helpless, pretending to be weak in some way, or even sick, pretending to be sick. Oh shit, that's so weird. What's the, there's a weird shit that just came to that I just put in my head about making children sick also. What do you call that? Murchison by proxy? Some of them might be a hypochondriac. But whatever they're doing, it's for attention. So we see that's why that person was there trying to get our attention. It's for attention, not putting in the effort at all. All right, so let's pull some cards on these and let's see why Spirit gave us these cards here. So we have a genius, somebody tapping into cosmic intelligence. Okay, might even tapping into divine intelligence or some kind of esoteric knowledge. They see the confirmation we got? Yeah, because they're trying to send a telepathic message to DF. What do I want to tell DF? Let me see who texts me on my phone. Maybe that's going to give us an answer. What do they want to tell DF? Guys, I'm sure there's a message. Hold on. Let's see who just texts. It was Angela, my Reiki master, sending me a link for meditation. Let me see what meditations is, because that is going to be a message for... She wants the link for my meditation on Saturday. So maybe DM is going to be watching. I don't know. No, what I'm getting. Remember the 12-12 portal, what we were doing. We are going to be saying goodbye to toxic masculine and toxic feminine. So I think DM is getting some sort of message or some kind of epiphany about his toxic behaviors because of something that DF might have said or done to him recently. That's what I'm getting here. That's what I'm getting from Angela's message and all that. Yes, and they want to put an end to the mind games, okay? And the end to the conflict in their life. Yeah, they're ready to get into balance. There's justice here. Interesting. So this person is looking, your person is looking for a way to balance the scales with you and also to bring balance back into their life. Now, they're dealing with someone who has them basically trying to sustain or maintain the romance in the relationship. Your person is doing all that work. Okay? Yep, they ain't doing shit. Page of Wands in reverse. They ain't doing shit. Now, this person here, okay, they're not making the effort. And that is because somewhere deep inside, they are realizing that something is closing out. They feel it in their body already. That's why they're feeling that tiredness and exhaustion. The body knows, okay? The body knows. The body picks up on all those signals. So that's why this person is feeling like that. They know that this is over. Now, it looks like they are still trying to make overtures in this relationship. But this Page of Wands reverse tells me it is not being received. Okay? It is not being received. All right? There's something that's kind of off. And remember what the Knight of Cups is good at. He's a charmer. Okay? So your person looks like not receiving this kind of communication. Yeah, this person knows that something is wrapping up. So that's that whole full moon in Gemini energy. I hope you guys went and watched K Moon's astrological reading, because she's always on the money. Always. She's amazing. All right, so let's see how everybody feels in this connection at this time. Okay, look, the attention seeker is back, the neighbor again. Making a lot of noise. So maybe this karmic is making a lot of noise. Because remember what I keep telling you guys. The karmic's main engagement strategy is to create drama. That is to keep your DM engaged. So from the minute they see that DM looking kind of distracted, they start some shit, okay? They make a little noise, a little distraction. The other thing I want to tell you, now, we don't just do these readings to Mako, as we say in my culture, which means to gossip. And Mako is like the quintessential, Mako is your neighbor that's pulling the curtain, right? So we don't do it to Mako. What you're also doing is also observing yourself. The distorted masculine part of yourself and the distorted feminine part of yourself. Okay, they are also your mirror. They're mirroring you in ego, they're mirroring you in shadow. So when you look at this, there's also your shadow self that you are asked to have a look at, and heal and drill down to the wounding that's covering that shadow energy. Okay, so we're not here just to listen to the juicy details, right? How is your person feeling right now in this connection, right? So we have they're feeling safe. So this is their comfort zone. As dramatic as it is, this is their comfort zone. They're feeling anxious, but their comfort zone now is not so comfortable because there's something that's starting here. There's something that's being shaken up. Now they're also shocked. So it looks like something has been revealed here. This person is also surprised. All right, so there's some kind of big surprise that happened because both of them fucking shocked right now. Okay, so we're gonna find out what that was. Now we have hedonistic. So this is it talks about decadence. It talks about escapism. Every time I see that, it's escapism. But it's just like, let's remember that card that we saw, the Dark Goddess. It's about using all the tools in your tool bag. So this karmic going to use all the tools in their tool bag to make sure that they still can wield power over your person. Okay? And we also have crutch, which is codependent. All right, so let's break down these cards and see where we're going with this. All right, so your person right now in this connection feeling safe. Now, these energies don't necessarily have to be connected to each other, okay? They're feeling safe. What's that about? All right, we have a Page of Pentacles in reverse. Now there's a financial stability that they have, like when they share resources. I think on their own, it looks like they're both a bit shaky, but there's something here about the sharing of financial resources. Now, that safety that it looks like they created before is now being rocked by some sort of financial upheaval. Your person now is scrambling to save money, because it looks like some shit about to hit the fan. If it has not hit the fan already with its 10 of Swords, there's going to be some kind of revelation, if it hasn't been revealed already, about some sort of betrayal, and it might be a financial one. Now your person kind of anxious, okay, because they know that this karmic is capable of anything. Now in my readings, or reverse court cards are karmic energies, and the Queen of Cups reverse is someone who is emotionally manipulative. All right, so they expect the karmic to pull out all the stops. Yep, if they make a move. I think they have been healing, and they are seeing this karmic very clearly, and what they're seeing has really put them off kilter and off balance. We have Temperance in reverse. I think your person has seen the really dark side of the karmic, and it has them anxious because they're realizing this karmic is capable of anything. That's what I get from that. They are shocked at. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The level of paranoia that this karmic has, because the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is a card of paranoia. Okay, they're shocked. This karmic, their mental processing is very skewed, and it is because of pain. They're not seeing things clearly. They can't grasp the truth of what's happening. Okay, and your person is seeing that very clearly right now, and they realize they have to release this. Okay, they have to release this. Now they're trying to be cautious because for some of them, there are children here. Okay. Now the karmic is also surprised. So DM is seeing the dark side of the karmic, shocked by what he's seen and the level of paranoia that's there and the emotional manipulation. But also the karmic is also shocked. At what, pray tell? Okay, we have the King of Wands in reverse. They have also seen the dark side of the DM. It looks like DM made some kind of strategic maneuver here. Some kind of power play that caught them totally off guard. with that King of Wands in reverse, because that King of Wands is an abuser of power. He could be a philanderer as well, but he's a warmonger. He's a warmonger. Yes, some secret was revealed about a third party as well. Could be about you. Could be about you, but something came. Yep. I think this karmic found out about you. I think most of you, your karmic knows about you, but there's some kind of truth. You see, with the movements that we're seeing planetary, because I think Neptune has gone into retrograde, and that's how, and Neptune is about illusions. So now everybody is seeing things very, very clearly, okay? And they're realizing, this karmic is realizing that this DM still holds a torch for you. I think they thought it was over. That still holds a torch for you. This third party might even be waiting to reunite with you. This is something that came to the fore. They're realizing that you are your DM's wish fulfillment. This is the information that they have either downloaded or was revealed to them. Might even be the DM himself, and they know that DM gonna be moving on. So they're surprised that this energy is still there. I think they thought that it was dead. But something happened recently that made them realize that it didn't die. It didn't die. So now it looks like they're engaging in some kind of escapist behaviors because they're codependent. All right. So they're trying to use the tools. These two cards are together. They're trying to use the tools in their little dark toolbox. For some of them, they're tapping into their high priestess energy, okay, in order to regain control of the situation and maybe even to regain control of you. Look, you're showing up here in their energy. So they're thinking about you too. Yep. Got another card of magic. Yep. They're trying to figure out how to restore the power balance in the relationship, because they are losing control of what's happening right now. They're losing control of your person. Okay, so we see some people. It looks like they're dipping in, and we see the Ace of Wands reverse, and that talks about a misuse of spiritual power. All right, so some kind of secret was revealed, took all these people by surprise here. And I think everybody is kind of in their respective corners and trying to figure out, what is the next move. Okay. All right. So let us go into your person's energy, DM's energy. And we're going to look at the headspace for the karmic here. What is the headspace? Okay, he is in this hangman's energy. This is about enlightenment. This is downloading. Yeah. Focusing on your happiness. Stepping into your spiritual power. Look, we have a 7 of Pentacles. No longer investing in things that aren't for your highest good. So let's have a look. When DM thinks about the karmic and the karmic connection, and what are we seeing? We're seeing a Queen of Swords. All right, so that's about speaking your truth, laying boundaries. All right, so and so it looks like some truth was revealed. Okay, some truth was revealed. So we have Libra. We have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Now this could talk about financial loss, but this is also my breakup and divorce card. We have the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo. And we have the Ace of Swords. All right, so what's happening? Right now, I told you, everybody is seeing past illusion. Just as you are seeing past illusion, DF, and you're releasing the toxic aspect of your relationship, they are also seeing past illusion right now. And what they're realizing that this connection that they have is dysfunctional. And they're realizing that they created it because they came from a dysfunctional family. Okay, they're realizing that now. This is my dysfunctional family card as well. Now, it looks like for some of you, your person going through a divorce right now. right? And all the truth is going to be revealed, okay? But it has to happen to make way for the new beginning, okay? I think there's some kind of truth that was revealed. I'm going to pull some cards, but your person, know that they take their responsibilities very seriously, okay? So even though they've found out so many things about the karmic and they kind of repulsed, because repulse is the word I'm hearing, by the karmic, there's some kind of obligation here, whether it's children, might be household financial obligations, whatever it is, this person takes it very seriously. So they're not going to just make a very impulsive decision. Whatever they're doing, they know it has to be properly planned, and they're thinking twice, three times about making a move because they're that serious about their responsibilities. All right, let's see this Queen of Swords. Yeah, your person, you see, your person is seeing the truth, and they've learned a deep spiritual lesson about what happiness and stability and family really means, and they're realizing that this that they're in is not it. It's not it. They're seeing that this is not the truth. Okay, it's not it. This is just immaturity. They're seeing that now. In fact, this is the antithesis of the happy family. Okay, this is its shadow, right? And they're ready to move on from that. We have the Eight of Wands and we have the Two of Wands in reverse. So this is about making a decision, okay? And they're realizing that they can't stay here any longer. This is not the stability, the happy home that they imagined. But we see them here with the Knight of Pentacles, still being responsible, because I told you, for some of you guys, there are children here. But they're also making a plan for reunion with their real soulmate, okay? Because they want to follow their heart here, okay? But they're not going to make any impulsive moves. Now, even though they want to take things slow, it looks like the universe has other plans. There is going to be a tower moment if it has not happened already. There is going to be one. Okay? There is going to be one. Let's see this Ace of Swords. Yeah, it's coming to an end. The Wheel of Fortune, and backed up by the Ten of Swords, which is also backed up by the Ten of Wands. These are all endings, making way for new beginnings. Okay? Because the Ten of Swords moves to with the Ace of Swords. That's a new beginning. And the Ten of Wands moves to the Ace of Wands. That's also a new beginning after releasing something old. All right. So I used to ask, why are these people together? But I'm not going to ask that. I'm going to ask, what is DM afraid of? Why is he choosing fear? What's he afraid of? Because when we stay in these toxic dynamics, when you stay in toxic dynamic with DM, there's a reason, right? Why is he staying in this toxic dynamic? Because this is a choice, right? This is a choice. We have Eight of Pentacles, right? So it breaks down to money. They've built something together. For some of them, there's a financial investment. Could even be a business they might have together. They might have a home together. There's something that they may have been collaborating on, something that they were creating. For some of them, it is a child that's here, and that's why they're choosing to be there. It's a choice. Look, we have here another reason. All right, we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. This is about burdens and obligations, okay? But burdens, okay? This is responsibilities that we cannot just put down and drop, okay? Because there are other people whose lives hang in the balance. We have Page of Wands in reverse. So again, for some of you, there's children, but also Page of Wands in reverse talks to me, all the pages in reverse talks to me about a childhood that was interrupted, or a dysfunctional childhood, okay, where this person learned to keep their truth inside, okay, and they weren't allowed to speak or express themselves, and they do the same thing as adults. They have a problem speaking up and standing up for themselves. Why is it choosing Ace of Cups? Okay, there's a lesson in self-love that he is learning here. Okay, he's learning to love himself from this relationship. All right, so based on the energies we are seeing, or rather, let us ask for a message. What does DM want you to know, viewer, before we go into the extended? What does DM want you to know? This is usually the higher self of the DM that comes through. So what does the DM want you to know? 10 of Cups in reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Well, they're not telling you anything that you don't know. 3 of Cups in reverse. My gosh. For some of them, there's a numbing that DM is doing right now, okay? There's some kind of substance abuse that's going on here. For some of them, they may be indulging in a sex addiction or something like that. But what they're trying to do right now is escape. This person is in pain. And their higher self wants you to know that. Okay? We have the 5 of Swords in reverse. And we have the 7 of Cups in reverse. Now, there's a lot of cups here. This is substance abuse, okay? All right, so what does the higher self want you to know? They want you to know that your person in this situation, they're not happy, and they know this now. They see this clearly, right? This is the end of illusion. This is the energy that's happening for everybody. It is the end of illusion. It's the end of the fantasy. It's like one day waking up and realizing, my God, is this the bed that I made for myself? All right. So this is what's happening right now. But this had to happen in order for DM to stop his self-sabotage. That's what his higher self is letting you know. He's been sabotaging himself, and I say he, but it could be in a feminine body, right? It's just masculine energy, right? He's been sabotaging himself, burning his own house to the ground, okay, cutting off his nose to spite his face for a very long time, okay, because he was an illusion. But right now, everything is coming to the fore. Some of it DM can't handle, so there's a bit of substance abuse that's going on, but he cannot unsee what he now sees. And it's up to him now to make a decision. Does he stay in this for the rest of his life, or does he free himself? Only he can free himself. There's absolutely nothing left for you to do. You've done it all, I'm sure. All right? So if this feels like a person, you feel like this is what's happening, this is affirming your own intuition, join me in Extended. And what we're going to do there, we're going to look at DM's heart space energy for the karmic. We are going to look at how does the karmic feel about DM, how does the karmic feel about you, viewer. I'm going to get a message from the karmic, and it's usually a higher self comes through. And they've been giving really good messages, I have to say, right? A message for you from the karmic. We're going to look at what the karmic might be hiding. We're going to look at potential outcomes of this relationship within the next month. And then I'm going to get some advice for you, okay? All right, my loves, that was your reading. I hope it helped you. I thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes. And if you can go a step further and interact with any of the ads I may play during this reading, that would be beautiful energy exchange for me, okay? All right, guys. Love you lots. Take care. Bye.